Hello? Anybody out there? Hello? Is anybody out there? That's drying out my contacts. I gotta change this up. What's this all about? Whoa. I'm fooling around right now. Just did a late night recording session for the podcast with John. And now I'm just finishing up some work. Hi, Christian Porast. Hi, Christian. Great to see ya. Yeah, what are you folks working on? I'm just working on a bunch of stuff. Yeah, some of these are really old. What else can we do here that's funny? Some of these are just weird. What will this do? Whoa, a little bit of retro VHS grain. No, bipolar. I cannot see you. Yeah, what are you folks doing? You working on anything? It's 8:40 here at the office. And like I said, just finished recording a podcast and I don't know. Thought I'd hang out for a bit. Hey, Wilbur Powery. Wilbur. I guess I can reply to you like this. Howdy. Any of you folks watch the Apple event today? Bipolar Bear. Sorry. Yeah, I had that Apple event today was really weird. That as someone who appreciates the art of performance and kind of watched those Apple keynote events to appreciate the spectacle that they put on, I was disappointed today. Felt like, especially that Apple TV segment, just kept going on and on. Those transitions where the lights went out and then they came back on with the celebrities. Like, I mean, you could do that once. You know, Spielberg comes on stage and everyone cheers, but then they did it over and over and over again, like 5 times, 5 different sets of celebrities. And then all the celebrities had like a monologue that they were doing. It was super weird. Just a weird event. Yeah, I mean, Apple. Yeah, that's the other thing. Do you think you'll subscribe to the Apple TV service, Apple TV Plus, instead of Netflix? Right? I don't know. Most folks, like when I go to watch TV, it's almost always on Netflix, and I don't watch very much. So the idea of doing something else, like I think I also have Amazon Prime Video, but I never use it. Maybe I just don't watch enough TV. Yeah, I was, yeah. And it reminds me of how even a company as big as Apple, with all of the resources Apple has, they can still get it wrong. Like they've got all this cash and I don't. Even with Spielberg's new show and Oprah's new show and Jennifer Aniston's new show, and they've got all of these great content deals, but you're gonna have to have a lot of pull to grab people and get them to subscribe to another service. There was just that big research poll that came out that said 45% of Americans or something are fed up with the number of subscriptions they have. Where did I put that? I have it somewhere. It was a tweet I did. Subscriptions. Yeah, I know that it does, but it just shows you that even if you have all that money and resources, it doesn't always matter. This is from Variety magazine. Can I bring this? Where can I put this? Do I want to do this fancy, or do I want to just show you my screen? Add an overlay. So, read this here. The boom in subscription streaming services has given consumers more options than ever, but a plethora of options has a downside. Nearly half of consumers say that they're frustrated by the growing number of subscriptions, right? That's kind of like, that is the truth, that people can only take so many subscriptions, right? Yo, how's it going, Simon? Howdy. Yeah, so Simon's saying he heard that I quit alcohol until Transistor.fm gets to $10,000 in monthly recurring revenue. I can give you guys an update on that. I was just talking about the Apple event a little bit. But now Simon wants to know about our monthly recurring revenue. Okay, let's see. How can I do this? I'm always scared about what I'm going to show on screen when I do this. Right. And looks like I got an old comment there. How do I get that off? Now, where am I? I need to show my camera. Snap camera. How come it's not showing my camera? Oh, there we go. So, yeah, this is where we're at right now. Anybody can go here, transistor.barometrics.com. All of our revenue metrics are public right now. And, in January 1st, I said I was going to give up alcohol until we got to $10,000 in monthly recurring revenue. And I'm using streaks. So these are my streaks, and alcohol, it's 84 days straight of no booze. So yeah, getting super close. And I'm not sure if I'm going to give up. I'm going to go back to drinking, to be honest. I've just been feeling so much better since I stopped drinking. So yeah, I think I'm going to just... I think I might drink occasionally, but I'm definitely not going to go back to, drinking as regularly as I was before. So, yeah, but it feels good to get close for sure. We just did a podcast episode kind of on this about how we've been able to get to that revenue number. Our growth rate's down a little bit. Well, not a little bit, quite a bit actually, month over month. Hopefully we can bring it back up at the end of March here. We had a lot of signups in, here, I'll show you this. We had a lot of signups last month for some reason. Let's go here. So you can click through on these things. You can see our growth rate each month. So this one right here kind of shows you last month compared to this month. Let's bring this up. Man, I got so much going on here. My computer's dying. Yeah, so we're definitely down in terms of new MRR this month, but it's still pretty high. I mean, it's not a huge reduction, and we've still got the rest of the month. So yeah, it's been nice to see that go up, and hopefully if we keep doing things right and keep, working hard. This still isn't enough data though to really make any kind of conclusions, right? Like we could still have a churn apocalypse where people that started a podcast 3 months ago decide to quit. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope we can give people more success and have them run shows for a long time. But I also realize that we're still just a baby company figuring things out. So cool. Well, anyone else do anything interesting or want to talk about anything? Oh yeah, Christian, you were saying maybe Apple might be interested in buying Netflix. I don't know if Netflix would sell now. Netflix has become such a juggernaut. I suppose that Apple technically has enough cash, but I think that would be tricky for them to actually buy Netflix. Or, I mean, then there's also it's going to be interesting because Disney's releasing their service too, but I just can't see folks subscribing to all of these services. This was kind of the whole idea, is that people didn't want to pay for cable. This is what they were getting away from, right? And so if 47% of people are getting tired and frustrated of, all the subscriptions they have, and 57% are frustrated that the content vanishes because their rights to their favorite TV shows, yeah. Oh, Jaime says a lot less drinking happening in California, but half of that is the legalization of cannabis. Hey, I mean, that too. The one thing about, because it's legal here in Canada, and, I haven't seen a big increase in people using cannabis. I know that it'd be interesting actually to see the sales numbers. I don't know what they are, but yeah. I'm not sure why they're doing that, Alex. Alex is saying, why would Disney need their own service when they own 60% of Hulu? It's a good question. I think it's just that they want to have a Disney-focused service. I think that's the idea, is that it's something that's just all the Disney properties. But, I mean, I guess that would include Star Wars and Marvel and all those other things. Yeah, I don't know much about that Disney Plus thing. Disney Plus, what is that? Let's see what this is. Disney Plus streaming. Is that what it's going to be called? Or maybe it's not going to be called Disney Plus. Let's see here. Disney streaming service. Yeah, let's see what this is all about. Disney Plus streaming service. They're betting big. Ready to give Netflix a run for its money. Oh, that's a good question too. Who gets to publish on Apple News? I don't know. It seemed to only be.
Are you looking for work in
magazine.
BC? Then workbc.ca has all the tools you need.
Hold on, we're getting an ad apocalypse here. Block. Cancel. Oh my Lord. What was I saying? It seems to be only major publications, magazines, right? So, Christian says Disney wants to filter. They will have 3 services for families, 1 for sports and 1 for general content because they also own ESPN. Yeah, those ads were crazy. Sorry about that, Esprit. I tried to save you, but I wasn't quick enough. Hey, Sid. Hey, Compass of Design. Yeah, you like the webcam effect? Here, let's switch it up. I really actually like this retro effect. This is kind of my happy place right here. It's like old Max Headroom style, you know? What else we got here? Star Vibes. White teeth. Do my teeth look whiter? This is ridiculous. Got Crybaby. Yeah. We got to go back to that retro. That retro VHS one was the best. Oh, I'm scared to look at this one. There's nothing worse than looking at other people use filters. It's like not interesting at all. Any other comments on the Apple event today? They also released some other stuff. Yeah, actually, these filters are from Snapchat. This is the Snap Camera desktop app. So, yeah, 2019 is streaming service. They're ending its streaming deal with Netflix. So Star Wars, can't see, Marvel. I mean, they got so much content. Disney, for an old company, they are freaking smart. Just buying up all that IP. They got Star Wars for $1.2 billion. Is that right? Disney Star Wars acquisition. $1.2 billion just seems so cheap. Oh, $4 billion. Still, even $4 billion. Yeah, well, they've got this. Yeah, it's really slowing down my machine, but anybody can use that Snap Camera thing. Yeah, buy and own the nostalgia. I know. What the thing is, all those corporate cats got to all the retro stuff before we could get into it, right? We should have bought He-Man and She-Ra, Princess of Power, but they got to it first. We didn't even have a chance, Jaime. You and I, Jaime, we could have bought all that stuff. Alex, no. And I'm going to put a sob face on that. No podcasting announcement. Sad. I was really hoping, if you read my tweets, I was hoping for an all-in-one service announcement. And we didn't get one. Yeah, Jaime, let's buy. I haven't seen the new She-Ra. Has anyone watched the new She-Ra? I want to watch it. The new She-Ra is supposed to be really good. I think it was just extended for another season. Where was I talking about this? Apple streaming. This is why I'm bullish on Apple's new streaming service. If they can bundle everything together in one attractive price, they'll have an edge over the competitors, Spotify, Netflix, etc. They could provide one subscription that gives you everything: TV, movies, music, premium podcasts, games. They did do the games thing with that arcade, but see ya, Esprit. Yeah, I really was looking for an all-in-one service. They didn't come out with the all-in-one package. I'm trying to think if there was like some cartoon or something that someone's just forgotten about, some comic book character, that just slipped through the cracks that we should get. Like Hanna-Barbera or whatever. Who owns all their stuff? Hanna-Barbera characters. Who owns those now? Oh, yeah. Yogi Bear, Scooby. Someone bought all this, right? When Hanna-Barbera went under. Tomcat. Zorak. Wonder Twins. Robotech. What was Robotech? Oh, yeah, I didn't watch this. But for sure, somebody owns the IP, right? This is something I hear Gary Vaynerchuk talking about, is he wants to buy old brands. I have a friend that bought, let's see if it still exists, Forge Tech Knives, I think is that. Was it Forge Tech or... No, it was something else. It was a really old knife company, and he bought the trademark for it. And it's like he's starting to produce new knives under that brand, but it's like a brand from the 30s or the 40s or the 50s that, your grandmother would know, but now he's making those knives. It's kind of cool. All right, well, I should probably get home. Good to hang out with you folks. Anything else you want to chat or ask me about before I go? Any other Snapchat filters? Yeah, Hyman, they've got it. They're doing everything, man. Let's go through some more of these. Ooh, this one's nice. What's this one all about? Find face. Like does something to my hair. It's crazy that people can do this, like, just the computers can do this on the fly. What? This is like a Smashing Pumpkins video. All right, folks. Good night. Thanks for tuning in. Listen to we're going to have a new podcast episode out. Build Your SaaS tomorrow. We just recorded it. Go check it out. Later.